Cheers, everybody. This is Mike with Insatiable Thirst. I'm back with the third episode of Insatiable Thirsty Thursdays. Today, we're drinking Weissbier, which is BJCP category 15A in the 2008 edition and 10A in the 2015 edition. I chose Weihenstephaner Hefe Weissbier as it is a classic example of the style. And as per my usual, I started without you. So let me get a little more in my glass so we have some fresh aromatics to discuss. It's a big clove quality. It's paired with ripe banana and a grainy malt character and a really subtle bubble gum that reminds me of, those little hard pieces of bubble gum you'd get in your Halloween candy, the pink stuff. The aroma reminds me of that. It pairs quite well actually with the banana and the clove and the grainy malt character. So let's look at this beer, talk about the appearance for a second. I'd call that golden, and it's hazy. It's kind of murky actually, and that's due to the suspended yeast. The head, it's fallen a little bit because I keep swirling it around in my glass. But the head is white, formed of fat bubbles, and it'll linger if I don't drink all the beer. Which, it's coming to me again. Okay, so we've talked about the aroma, we've talked about the appearance, and I have to drink just a little bit more so we can talk about the flavor. Those flavors just roll along the palate. It's beautiful. So the first thing I get is the banana, and it's a nice ripe banana, and that goes into the grainy malt character, and then the clove and faint bubblegum linger and make me want to take another drink. So I will. Okay. So I've had enough to drink of it for the moment to talk to you about the mouthfeel. It being a wheat-based beer, it has a very, very smooth mouthfeel, but it's also high in carbonation. So it's a kind of odd mixture of both bubbly and a slight carbonic bite, but really smooth on the palate. I get a very faint puckering on the sides of the cheeks that I wouldn't call astringency. I don't know if it's a slight lingering bitterness from the low hop character, but again, it's another quality that makes this quite a refreshing beer, but makes me want to keep drinking more. Okay. So we've talked about the aroma, we've talked about the appearance, we've talked about the flavor, and we've talked about the mouthfeel. So let's touch on the history of this beer a little bit. Weissbiers are from southern Germany traditionally, and Hefeweizens are brewed for summer traditionally. Now, the banana and clove character that are present in most Hefeweizens and are what we know as Hefeweizen characters, those come from a very old brewery that makes this beer right here. You'll notice on this label, if I can zoom in, that it says the world's oldest brewery. This brewery's been around since 1040. So it has had many years to perfect a beer, and I'll say that they've done an incredible job with this beer, and I'm going to keep drinking a little bit more of it. I just picked up something else in the flavor as it warmed a little bit. It's a light vanilla quality that really pairs well with the banana and grainy malt. and clove. And it feels to me that it adds to the smoothness for some reason. I'm really enjoying this beer, and I've really enjoyed talking with you about this beer. It's really been a pleasure. Again, this is Mike with Insatiable Thirst, and we drank Category 15A in the 2008 edition, Category 10A in the 2015 edition, and that's Weissbier. And again, I'm Mike with Insatiable Thirst. It's been a pleasure. Cheers.